Hello, welcome back to Risk of Rain. Um, yeah, tonight's, I realized, tonight that I didn't have an episode ready for today, so, um, yeah, I've been doing other things tonight. I'm gonna say this is probably gonna be another of the more chill episodes where I just kind of talk about what's been going on. So I feel like I've been doing a lot of other things tonight, so I guess there's a lot to talk about. Can basically explain why I'm not doing this until very late tonight. I will probably upload this immediately, so um, the time reference, you won't have to adjust it too much. Um, so yeah, realized there was no episode ready for today, so let's put one together and just have it be a pretty chill one. I don't feel like going all out today. So, today was the first day of spring break for my college, so that's fun. Get to just be away from classes, not have to worry about all that stuff. Just get to, it's just like a week and a half, basically just to do whatever I want. Just figure out, do what, like, things I want to, like, just like let's set some if I can freaking put a word together, just set some goals for this week or so, and just it can be whatever I want because I don't have to like set it around my schoolwork. I can do whatever the hell I want, and that's awesome. And I just want to make sure I'll take full advantage of that. I'll keep up with these episodes because this is something I enjoy doing, even though I know I don't have that big of an audience. It's just something I enjoy doing, so I'll definitely be doing this over spring break. But yeah, so I guess what happened? How did my first day of spring break go? I guess is where I'm heading with this. So. There are two other people in my hall that I'm very good friends with, and are they're not going to be here for the entire spring break, but they're going to be still here for a portion of it. Most people are leaving. I am not. I am staying at the campus just because I don't exactly have the capacity to just go wherever I want during these breaks. I mostly just stay on campus because it's not really in the budget to do otherwise. But you know, like, because my philosophy on spring break is just like it's a chance to do things that are just outside of your regular work. You don't have to worry about all that other stuff. So I'm totally fine with just staying on campus for spring break because I get to just do it my way. Do it. Just as a way, just as an opportunity to do all these things that maybe, like, while school work is happening, I don't have the time to do. So anyway, the other people who are staying on campus for part of it, we drove around to stores to, like, get all the things we need for spring break. Mostly food because, unfortunately, the campus dining halls are not open for spring break, so you're kind of left to fend for yourself in that regard. There are like a few eateries around campus still open, like even some on campus, I was actually trying to say, but not the main dining halls that like is already built into your student expenses and you can just like swipe in and get in. It's like things that you gotta pay money for. So yeah, staying on campus, you gotta fend for yourself a little bit. So we usually, because if we did this last year as well, we just like at the start of spring break, we go to a store, get whatever food we want to have over spring break. We went to this is the first time I actually went to a proper farmer's market. It was pretty interesting. Just like, first of all, I haven't been to. This is the first time, other than when I'm at home over like summer break or winter break, that I've actually been to a just grocery store. Usually I get any food I want from just like there's a nearby Target that also has food, and usually that's good enough for what I'm looking for. We actually went to a farmer's market because one of the other people, he's going to be, like I said, they're only here for part of it. One of them is going on a hiking trip for part of spring break, and he wanted to get a bunch of stuff for trail mix, like, so actually just like bags of nuts, raisins, like whatever else he wanted to put in the trail mix. He's gonna assemble that for the hiking trip. So we were actually there for a while he just like stocked whole bags of nuts. It was pretty insane, actually. Really cool, and I imagine that'll be a lot of fun, both the hiking trip and just like that insane amount of trail mix. But yeah, that happened. We also went to the usual place, the Target, afterwards to get any of the other stuff that, because I like a farmer's market, like you can get, it's generally better quality food, but it is also more expensive. So like, I guess they got the stuff that you either couldn't get at just the regular superstores or was just better to get there, and left everything else for the Target run. So we did that. Got my food stocked up. What did I get? I got just basic ass cereal and milk. Because I'm boring like that. Those are my breakfast options. My dinner options and lunch options, not much better. Just bread and deli meat. I could subsist on just terrible food. I do not need to have like the most I don't need the most high quality food to get by. I will I will subsist on peanut butters and jelly sandwiches if I need to. I really don't care that much. And sometimes that's advantage, sometimes that's like, it would be more exotic to do these other things, but at the same time, like, who really cares? Not me. Obviously, I don't care if I'm doing it. You know, and that's all good. So yeah, cereal and deli meat. That's what I'm subsisting on. I guess we also got fruit snacks and chips. Not exactly the healthiest snacks ever, but just something to munch on in the time in between meals. Just because, like, you know, the meals probably aren't going to be that plentiful, so it's good to have just like an alternative option for if I'm ever just a snack if I ever get too hungry between meals. So yeah, I got myself set up for spring break. It's just kind of funny to have to explain this and realize I'm so boring when it comes to my food options. I don't go for anything better than just freaking cereal and sandwiches. This is funny to me. Yeah, so we did that. And then for a while I was saying to myself that I wanted to go to a music store and get some equipment for my guitar. I guess I never mentioned I played guitar for what, 6 years now? Yeah, it's been a while. It still doesn't feel like a while, but it has been 6 years I've played guitar for. They've not all been active years, but I've had the guitar for 6 years and played it more or less for all those 6 years. There were definitely some years I was a lot less active in it, but I've had fun with it the whole time, so that's my own loss if there were some years I wasn't playing it very actively. So, where was I going next? So, I'd been saying for a while I wanted to go to the music store to get some equipment for it. Turns, one of the other people saying over break for part of it, also just recently I don't know, he might have some guitar experience, but he just started taking, lessons at the college, so, he needed a strap and picks for his guitar stuff. Like he's more of an acoustic guitar guy. I am the electric guitar guy in the group. There's actually like all three of us who are staying over spring break. We all play guitars. There's definitely a hierarchy on who plays more often, and I'm definitely at the top of that. But I'm not bragging or anything. Just saying, like, we all do play guitar, but when people immediately think about who's the one guy in the group who plays guitar, I guess most people go to me. Because they probably hear the electric guitar through the walls occasionally. I try not to be too loud, and occasionally people will come and tell me like, hey, it's a little loud, can you turn it down? And I'm fine with that. I try to be conscious about that, but there are some days I just get too into it and forget to think about other people. You know, I don't know if I'm an asshole for that. Maybe everyone's a little bit of an asshole in some things. I think it's good to just keep in mind, am I being an asshole here? Just because, like, that's the best way to prevent being an asshole, is to wonder whether or not at any given moment you are being one. So yeah. Yeah, oh, that was a hell of a tangent. Talking about guitar playing, then I started wondering if I'm an asshole. I'm not saying, under any circumstances, that people who play guitar are assholes. That's not what I was trying to do with that. So yeah, anyway, like, we decided to go to the music store because we both wanted to get some things, so, you know, why not? Spring break just started, that'll give us something to do while we're just staying on campus. Just, like, upgrade that guitar equipment stuff and just get to work with it. And, yeah, we went to the music store. I think specifically what I was looking for was, I wanted a distortion channel pedal for like switching between distortion sounds like in the middle of a playing session instead of having to, because like otherwise you have to bend down and mess with the amp stuff to change sounds, and it just ruins the flow of things, especially like sometimes that happens in the middle of a song, and there's no way to do that fast enough, so I wanted a distortion channel just to be able to switch tones very quickly. I also wanted a delay pedal because I've been, I guess, probably I've been trying to learn songs that use distortion pedals, or rather delay effects for very interesting sounds, so I wanted to get one of delay pedal, just both to be able to experiment with those sort of sounds and to just be able to play those songs I was trying to learn. So yeah, we get to the music store and I asked the guy at the desk, like, I'm looking for these sort of effects pedals, like, what's the price range on that gonna be? And the guy actually points me to it's actually a whole setup. Because I wasn't actually looking for an entire, what was it? Like, I wasn't looking for an entire like pedal system with like the multiple effects, because those, I remember from looking up, those can get pretty expensive. But he does. The guy at the store points out to me, like, there is, they did have a pretty cheap one, not to say it was a bad system, because I've tested it out since, and it works fine for its purpose. They actually had one that was, actually, he said it was cheaper than getting all the separate effects pedal, so I thought, why not? Let's see it. Let's check it out. And yeah, it's just this. What I ended up getting was about $100 pedal effects system that just, it has all those effects I was looking for, plus wah pedal and a what was it? What is it called? The modular effects. So yeah, I ended up getting that. Put up $100 for it because I like playing guitar for so long. It's about time I just put up the money for a good effects system to just kind of mess around with my sound a little bit more and just have fun with that. I got so giddy just like finally having all those effects. Like plus it was like more than I even went in like considering, like because I got all the like all the effects I was looking for plus some. So as soon as we got back home from that, I was really excited to just try out all the effects and like mess with the sound a little bit more. And I'm just like practicing by playing songs. I can be a little more true to the sound of those songs, and that was really fun. Actually, the very first thing I did was I figured out how to make the wah pedal work, and I learned "Bulls on Parade" by Rage Against the Machine because I was just like, when I think about wah pedal effects, like I immediately go to Rage Against the Machine. And Tom Morello is like the king of wah pedal stuff, as far as I'm concerned. I gotta be careful about these evolved Lemurians and now the Spitters as well. Sorry, I just stepped back into the game for a moment there. Yeah, I just chill talking, but still trying to pay attention to the game, so it's not like I'm just autopiloting here. But yeah, Bulls on Parade was a song I remember a while ago I tried to learn and then realized it doesn't sound well when you don't have the wah pedal to get that effect. It just doesn't sound good if you don't have it, so now that I did have it, I was like, alright, let's learn that. Let's actually do it now. And it's just a lot of fun. Like it took a while of messing with to figure out exactly how to manipulate the sound in the way you want. But it's like so worth it. Like I had a lot of fun just working with the sounds to make it sound true to Tom Morello's style. And that was really good. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm like a huge fan of Rage Against the Machine, but like there are some songs I do like. Usually the ones that like most people have heard of and know well. I usually don't say I'm big on a musical artist unless like if I only know like the songs by them that everyone knows. It's like I guess the only artists I would say I'm actually big on are I only say I'm big on them if I actually like put up the money for the albums and will actually listen to the albums as a whole just on their own instead of just individual songs that I happen to like. So I guess the bands I would say I am big on in that regard would be Tool, Muse, and Alter Bridge. I'm about to die here. Those are the bands I would say I am big on in the sense of I actually like went and got the albums and will listen to them just in the whole on their own. And speaking of those were some of the other songs I tried after Bulls on Parade. After like doing the wah pedals, because like there's some Tool songs that use the delay pedal effects in interesting ways. Like especially the one especially that I was excited to just do. So like, even just like some of their songs off the Lateralis album are just really short, basically interludes, just to like fill the space between the larger songs, and they're kind of like designed to fit together well. And so Eon Blue Apocalypse leads into The Patient, and I'm a big fan of both of those songs, so I learned to play them in sequence, and using the delay pedals. It's really cool to get that echo effect and actually use that, because like just it's interesting. I don't know how I'm trying to say this. It was interesting to me to be able to create one tone and have later tones interact while that tone is still echoing back. Like, I don't know if I'm saying that well. Just like having a future tone, like a tone like a second or two later, still interact with an echoing tone, was a really cool effect to work with. Like, if you want to know more of what I'm talking about, go listen to Eon Blue Apocalypse. You'll know what I'm talking about. Just like that echo. There's really cool interactions you can do with that echo. So I was excited about messing with that. And there was one of what was I thinking of? Oh yeah, just like the basic is just an extra distortion channel. So it has obviously the setup. Well, any good setup should have a way to just bypass the setup and just go with the amplifier settings. So just be like, and that just gives you the freedom to switch between tones. So you use most often to switch between a clean tone, like sounds more like an acoustic guitar, and a distorted sound of a rock guitar. So I mess around with that. The one is like, there was one song by Muse I was trying to learn recently. What was it? City of Delusion. That like, I really loved the acoustic part, and as I learned to play it, I started to appreciate the distortion part as well. So yeah, just like, I just spent a good chunk of my time for the day was either like at those stores or just messing around with the new sound effects I could do with my guitar, and that was a lot of fun to work with. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on today, and why I'm only doing this is like, I guess it's almost 11 now. Yeah, almost 11. We started around 10:30. It's almost 11 now. That's why I'm not doing this till now, because I was just having too much fun with the messing around with all the new sounds I could do with the guitar, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm glad I finally just put up the money for that. So yeah, that's been going on in my life, and we're actually, despite not being too hardcore about this game, we're at the final level. Oh god. I think we'll try to focus back more into this game, although because of the state of affairs with all these Archer bugs, I have little to no confidence we're gonna survive much longer. There's just, yeah, you know, the Archer bugs are just too much. I didn't have a good way to deal with the Archer bugs. You know, we'll keep going. Let's do like half chill episode, half MLG, like try hard episode. So that's the end of the chill part. Now let's do a try hard run. Alright, so we're starting on the Desolate Forest. It's a little unfortunate that we spawned all the way up here, because knowing my luck, it's going to put the teleporter as far away from us as possible. So I'm not even going to, I'll climb up there just to check that up part. I seriously doubted it would be there, but just wanted to check it. I did not mean to climb up there. So I'm not going to mess with that golem. There's a few items up here, but not so much that I'm going to feel compelled to come back here if I don't find it. Luckily, this is the version of the level where I don't have to go into that little alcove, because it's replaced by the placement of the artifact. So that's a little bit of time saved. I should check under here and make sure I didn't just completely miss the teleporter. It doesn't look like I did, so that's good. Yeah. So hopefully the teleport isn't too far away. I'm hoping it's just like in this little valley here. If I could be so lucky. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, it's right there. There better be quite a few items nearby, or otherwise this isn't gonna go very far. There's a tier 2 there, so at the very least that's good. Oh wow. Yeah, like not killing anything but before you start the boss, like, I think the advantage of killing a few things before you really get into it is just like gaining a few character levels so that you deal a little bit more damage. I did not have a character level yet, so I was doing very little damage. It's like not even, I barely dented the Magmorm's damage, or his health bar. That did quite a number on him, so we're starting to get progress there. I forgot about my reload. I went immediately to try to charge a shot and forgot to reload. So let's try to get this guy a little bit down. Magmorm should be pretty close, especially if we can get those charge shots on multiple segments like that. There we go, and we get tough times. That'll reduce oncoming damage. The Will of the Wisps that we got is going to be very helpful. Yeah, definitely. On the charge shot, your damage is reduced per enemy it pierces. So, like by the time it hit those back enemies, it just like did almost nothing. That's kind of funny. And Will of the Wisps just wiped the floor with the rest of them. I need to get them out of here because I would like to move on to other areas and try to get any items. Please stop. Alright, nothing spawned up there, please. Alright, I can just kind of work my way around these areas now. Let's see. Sticky bombs, not too... Yeah, the on-hit activation is never too useful for Sniper because Sniper does not get a lot of hits in. He's all about just like high power hits, not getting a bunch of them. Like almost every other character is good at getting a bunch of hits, just Sniper, it's the one thing he's not very good at. Come on, fight me like a man, jellyfish. Do you even? Wow, we're actually on a really good time here for the teleporter. I am going to explore for items a little bit, because I know there were a few items here. Like, especially down in that corner, there were a bunch of shrines that we could use. There's a shrine up there. What about up top there? I think there was... Actually, there was a key use item up here, if I do remember. Yes, right there. I am going to grab that. That especially will help out get items in the future. And down here... I don't need to use items, I already have the one I want to use. Crowbar, very good for Sniper. Since he's all about high power attacks, it just like gives those even more power. And Snake Eyes. Alright, okay, I've got some decent items, I got some not so good items as well, but I think we can work with this. Feel like I will be able to get back to the teleporter on pace, but we'll definitely... We could have left like a minute and a half ahead of pace, but I think the extra items we got hopefully will be worth it. I think especially the Explorer's Key, I think will help us get more items in the future, so that if this was not directly worth it, it will have been worth it for the future investment that we did because of it. So let's do it this way. Oh shit, I didn't get either of those. Okay, I need to get back up there before those items start to despawn. There's a boxing gloves. That's really bad. What is it? Oh, that's a rusty jetpack. I think I will want that. I'm gonna have to... It's gonna take me a little time to do it. I guess we're gonna explore the opposite way since this is gonna take us a while. I'll check up here really quick. Yeah, fuck it. There's a decent chance it will have despawned, so... And, like... I guess... The rusty jetpack is better when you already have a hot feather, and we don't yet, so... we can probably afford to pass up a Rusty Feather. There's the tier 2 chest up there. Okay. There's a tier 2 chest and the shrine up there. Just note that for the future. Okay, just want to get that out of the way, or he could get annoying. Let's see. It's open from here, so let's check down, see what's down here. If there's just one more enemy that could pop up here, I can kill him and get that chest there. Okay. I'll kill these guys too. Just screw it. If I'm already killing those other guys, why not? Crowbar is definitely helping us just deal with the smaller enemies quickly. Oh, and we also have enough money to get this thing. We're pushing it on the time a little bit, but yeah, maybe we should have just gotten the Rusty Jetpack and explored the other way, but you know, there was no way for us to know that that would have been better. It's all just taking a risk. So still can hope that it's not too far away. Yeah, a single shot just like got that guy down half. That's really where the Rusty Jetpack helps a lot. We get another crowbar. I'm always welcome to duplicates of that item, especially. Okay, and let's get this teleporter going. Yeah, it definitely would have been faster to go the other way, but there was no real way for us to have known that, so what can you do? Okay, I have just learned that the mark with the drone only affects the segment of the magworm that is actually being targeted, not the entire magworm. So that is good to know. It's a bit unfortunate and slightly bothersome that the game can't be more generous than that, but yeah, whatever. We can still deal with this. I'm sure we can. Oh god, there's a lot of things going on here. Be careful. Oh, okay. Well, this does give me a free shot on Magworm. Get Burning Witness item. That is all fine and well. Those imps are not fine and well. Please get out of my life. Oh god. Really get out of it. Oh man. Sniper is not good in tight spaces. Sniper needs room to be able to back off and get his charge shot by just like going at things from a distance. These enemies are grouping up to the point where Sniper is not really good at handling them because they're grouping up, and that's not what Sniper's good at. They're grouping up in tight spaces, rather. Okay, let's pull back here. Get a charge shot there. That didn't do too much at the guys at the back. Just need to get a what is it? What am I thinking of? The Will-o'-the-Wisp. I keep forgetting what that item is called. Yeah, I need to get up to this platform right there. Because that is on level with all those guys. I can just charge a big charge shot that should kill most of them. Yeah, or all of them because of so many, whatchamacallit, the Will-o'-the-Wisp. I freaking said it 10 seconds ago and I still forgot it. Yeah, so we are definitely going to be a little bit behind pace. We just got to clear up this whole area and these friggin' teleporter guys that can't just be patient enough for me to get up to deal with the whole group. Okay, and let's get a charge shot. I guess it wasn't actually like a tight space at all. It was just the fact that it was like imps and teleportive elites that could just nullify any advantage I get for like backing up. Okay, the Sticky Bomb actually did help me quite a bit there. Thank you, Sticky Bomb. I'm sorry I did not trust you more. There's still some enemies upstairs, aren't there? Yeah, there are. Still, oh my god, are you kidding me? Some enemies like still got in there. That's a little bit ridiculous, game. Come on. That's obnoxious. Did they like spawn there while I was in that area? Trying to deal with the magma worm. Okay, now he's dead. Yeah, that's a little bit obnoxious. Game, come on. Play nice. Yeah. So let's get here as fast as possible. We can play the shrine one more time, and either way it's gonna be a good thing, either more crit chance or an item. I won't play it another time because the chance of losing the risk, the crit chance makes that not worth the risk, I believe. Okay, let's finally move on to this next level, Sunken Tombs. I'm glad it's this version. I'm going to, oh, well, I guess I forgot I had the key here, so I will check this area first. Once I do have this key to open that tier 2 chest if it turns out not to be here. Oh, it is here. Alright, I'm glad it did. Unfortunately, I think that might mean I missed a bunch of other items. So, something good and something bad about that, so you take what you can get. Oh, there's 2 bosses. Oh no. That's not gonna be fun. Especially since they follow us around, so there's no real way to get a good charge shot on them. Especially if they're already where other enemies are grouped up, so I should probably be getting out of here. Oh yeah, I should also have gotten the marking onto one of them. So it's gonna be facing them. Yeah, may have to take the more slow burn approach with them. And maybe that gives me an excuse to come over here and explore for more items a little bit. So I'm gonna have to backtrack and take care of all the enemies as we go anyway, so yeah, why not? Okay, time to get out of that area. Okay, good. They're coordinating, so that I had a good chance there to get my charge shot off. I did get both of them. Why? I keep accidentally facing the wrong way. Wow, there are way too many enemies here. Holy shit. I am not excited for having to deal with that huge crowd of sand crabs. Yeah, this could be bad. I mean, the big crowd was going to group up somewhere, so it wasn't on an isolated island. So I could actually try to get a charge shot here. Would you, Clayman, would you stop jumping off cliffs? You're not lemmings. Just stop jumping off cliffs. Just let me shoot you. Alright. Okay, now can you come up here? And upstairs anyway, might as well. So there's a shrine here. Play that once, I'll play it twice. We got a lot of crit chance. Is it worth it though? I don't really have any on crit effects right now, so I don't know if stocking up crit chance is really worth it. I need, like, you can't rely just on Snake Eyes for your crit chance. You need to have both something else you get out of having good crit chance, and you need those other items that give you more crit chance. Yeah, it just started going too fast, so I knew I was just gonna have to stop it somewhere, and I'm disappointed with that item. Although with the smart shopper, that could actually be quite helpful. We'll have to see. But yeah, this could be going a lot better because now there's these big groups of enemies we'll have to deal with. What was I doing during that whole chill run that got us so far without any real danger until that last level? Maybe that's just the secret. Maybe I just gotta be chill. Although, actually, last time we went chill as sniper, it didn't go so well. Holy shit. How are we gonna deal with this? Like, there's no time for me to stand still because there's way too many sand crabs up there, and they're just gonna completely destroy me in one fell swoop if I try to do a charge a shot. I'm definitely relying on the chance that one of them is going to die and do a will-o-the-wisp that chains into a few of the other ones. That could have gone better. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, I guess that wasn't too big of a problem, but it's definitely, like, stalled us for some time here. That was risky. I had to actually, since I was pointing the wrong way, I had to let them come to me so I'd still hit them. Could have taken quite a bit of damage from that. Although, actually, I don't think those sand crabs are doing so much that I have to be worried about a single one of them. It was just the huge group that I couldn't let hit me all at once. I'd also be getting more damage if I... Why is the arrow pointing down? Are you serious? There's a clayman stuck down there. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? I swear if that it forces us to not actually finish the level, I'm going to be pissed. Because that is a really stupid way to be soft locked out of the game. Oh my god, damn it. Oh, well. Oh, okay, well that got him. Okay. Oh, phew. Little relief there. I thought he was going to be stuck there, and I was going to be forced to reset the game, otherwise he was never going to get out of the wall. Well, that was a little fortunate. I know there is one item down in this little alcove, so we'll grab it. And the roulette there. Boxing gloves. I already had two. I'm getting way too many of that item. And it's, like, again, because like on hit effects are not that good for sniper. We'll definitely take that 56 leaf clover. It's going to rely on us being able to survive a little bit longer, but it should give us a steady fuel of new items that will help us keep surviving, as long as we can survive a little bit longer. Like, definitely Effusion and 56 leaf clover are items that do not help you right away, but are investments for the future, and very good investments, if I say so myself. Stop it with the missile leads. Okay. I'm really not doing enough damage to these guys, and part of that is because it took so long. This will give us a chance to catch back up on pace. We'll definitely still be way behind pace, but it'll give us a chance to catch up. Oh my god. Enemy speed. Get away, please. Oh my god. When I ask you to get away, I don't mean spawn a bunch of new enemies right where I am. That's not what I meant, game. Oh god, what do I even do here? I'm so screwed. I like the absolute lack of healing effects is screwing me over so much. Yeah, because the only one I had was Monster Tooth, and that was not doing the job by any means. Well, I think that's gonna be it. I might still record a few more runs in the session, but that's gonna be it for this video. So hope you enjoyed.